Live from the Caterpillar Global Communications Center at Bradley University, this is BUTV News.
Good evening and welcome to BUTV News. I'm Peyton McDermott.
And I'm Jackie Myers. Let's take a look at the news.
Bradley University is staying optimistic after last Thursday's Senate and House signing of the bill for Monetary Awards Program, or MAP for short. MAP is a program which grants money to low-income students so they can attend college. Even though the bill passed in the House and Senate, it is predicted to not make it past Governor Rauner. Bradley spokeswoman Renee Charles said in an interview with Peoria Journal-Star that, quote, "It's definitely critical to Bradley because more than 1,000 students here receive funding from that grant." If the MAP bill passes, Illinois students would gain access to almost $400 million to help complete their education. The governor has 60 days to sign the bill for it to pass.
Last Tuesday, Bradley University welcomed back alum Jeffrey Bogart. Considered one of the country's most successful attorneys, he gave a presentation on his career and how it started at Bradley. Reporter Cheyenne Taylor has the full story.
Mr. Bogart was appointed as a special prosecutor for the State Bar of Georgia from 1977 through 1979 and 1985 through 87. He is considered by his peers to be a super lawyer.
Mr. Jeffrey Bogart, nationally renowned attorney, Bradley alum, class of 1969, came to give a presentation last Tuesday to speak to students about how Bradley University impacted his career. Prior to the lecture, Mr. Bogart spoke about his involvement at Bradley University when he was a student.
I came to Bradley it wasn't called the School of Communications, it was called the Speech School, and I wanted to be a lawyer. I can't give you a very good reason why I wanted to be a lawyer, but I thought that that's a profession that I could do.
When Mr. Bogart began studying law, he was inspired by a family member who was also a lawyer. While doing so, he found he was captivated by studying law.
The kind of groundwork that was laid here for me at Bradley served me well, and I went on to law school and enjoyed law school very much.
Before the interview concluded, Mr. Bogart gave students insight on how to make the most of their Bradley experience.
If you use your time well at Bradley and avail yourself of the wonderful professors and the courses that are here with an eye towards preparing for law school, which is a great facility of speaking and writing, you can have a wonderful foundation. Thank you again.
Last Thursday night, the Bradley student chapter of APICS hosted a mini supply chain game night in Baker Hall. Students were welcome to stop by to learn more about how supply chains work. APICS is a student organization that promotes collaboration between the business and engineering departments for the field of operations management. A supply chain refers to the sequence of processes involved in the production and distribution of a product. Students playing the game used Skittles to represent products moving from a factory through a wholesaler to retail. Each team tried their best to create the most efficient method of operations management. For more information about APICS, email the organization at buapics@gmail.com. Last Friday, sophomore nursing students participated in the second annual White Coat event. Janice Repholz has more on this special ceremony.
While an accomplishment and a milestone in a young nursing student's journey, the White Coat ceremony ultimately pledges these men and women to the profession and to the act of providing professional and compassionate care to their patients. This ceremony's funds were only granted to 100 nursing programs throughout the country and proves Bradley University's dedication to this department. Bradley alumna and interim dean Dr. Molly Klusky is more than proud that Bradley received the funding for this opportunity.
I'm very proud to celebrate with you your ceremonial entrance into your clinical nursing practice. You've worked very hard to be here.
The Michaels Student Center Ballroom was packed full of students' family members, peers, and instructors as they kick off the beginning of their in-hospital care for the clinical portion of their education. This ceremony features the students' oath and receiving their white jackets and lapel pins to signify their commitment to quality care for their upcoming 600 clinical hours and beyond. Now ready to apply their scientific knowledge, students are both excited and nervous to finally put those red scrubs to work.
Since we're doing medical surgical nursing, I'm really excited to watch the surgeries through periop this semester and get to work with have more hands-on experience throughout the semester and overall.
For more campus news, follow me on Twitter at Janice Repholtz TV. From the Student Center, BUTV News.
Did you miss out on free coffee in front of Bradley Hall? Theta Xi gave away free coffee in front of Bradley Hall to students before class. Many students stopped by to grab a cup of coffee and received information about helping the villages in Uganda. The coffee was bought from a non-for-profit company by the name of 3 Avocados. 3 Avocados is a company that helps villages in Uganda obtain clean drinking water. Theta Xi encouraged students to donate for a good cause. All of the proceeds were given back to the company to be used for Uganda. Looking for a good excuse to cut it loose? Bradley Ballroom invites you to come dance and learn Monday nights from 7 to 9. Rehearsals are open to anyone and everyone, no dance experience or partner needed. Each week, participants learn fun new dance steps and styles such as foxtrot, rumba, waltz, tango, and more. Instructors teach new material each week. Beginners and new faces are welcome all semester long. The ballroom meets Monday nights 7 to 9 in the upstairs fitness room at Markin. Join in to learn some great party moves.
It's February, meaning we are in the midst of Black History Month. The month is about celebrating the achievements and recognizing the role of Black Americans in U.S. history. Throughout the month, there will be many programs and events to attend, ranging from speakers to dinners and much more. To get a full list of events, head to bradley.edu/diversity. Coming up, we'll check out our weather for the next week, and we'll get a look at the weekly entertainment news, so stay tuned.
We'll be right back after these messages.
Tell him that I've begun to dream of things to come, and tell the trees not to look from
someone calling me names, calling me gay. I've been choked, thrown up against a wall, punched. Nobody's ever tried to help me.
When you're out there, there's no telling what you'll find.
I see it! I see it! Oh, look at you.
There are some moments only the forest can inspire. Find yours at discovertheforest.org.
Well, it was recently pretty warm, but now, today it's been pretty cold. And I know Iowa got about 10 inches or so yesterday, so please tell me that we don't have any of that type of snow coming towards us.
We do have a little bit of snow coming on Monday, but you know, it is still February. We don't exactly have spring weather yet. We did get a little bit of tease on some spring weather there. Hi, I'm Megan, and now it's time for some weather. Let's take a look at the first map, please. Well, I guess Michigan is getting a little bit of snow today. There's a map. It's got a little bit of blue up there, up above Michigan. They are getting some snow today, and that will move down until tomorrow. They'll get a little bit of snow, but we will not see that, as I said, until Monday, fortunately. And looking at the temperature map, the temperatures will stay pretty consistent throughout the next week. It's going to be pretty cold compared to the 60 degrees that we saw this past weekend, with a little bit of wind like we had today coming into tomorrow. But that should die down for the rest of the week. And now taking a look at the 5-day forecast, there will be sunny skies tomorrow with that wind, like I said, with a high of 37 and a low of 22. We're going to get partly cloudy on Friday with a high of 36 and a low of 28. Those clouds are going to stay consistent through the rest of the week, but it's going to get warm. High of 46, low of 29 on Saturday, and a high of 48 on Sunday with a low of 27. And then on Monday, like I said, we will probably see a little bit of snow with a high of 31 and a low of 12, just like February should be, although we have been getting teased with that spring weather lately. And now it's time for your entertainment news with Katie Crowley.
Four-time Grammy-winning artists Macklemore and Ryan Lewis are at Bradley University tomorrow. Starting today, Hausler Lane at Main Street will be closed to inbound traffic. Students and faculty are encouraged to park on surface lots and avoid the Main Street parking lot due to expected traffic. With a large-scale concert of this size, there are a few reminders ACBU would like concertgoers to know so they can fully enjoy their concert experience. Doors open at 7 p.m. Be aware, lines may start forming outside before the show. The show starts at 8:30. Remember, only current BU students with their own valid IDs will be allowed to use student tickets and enter the general admission pit. No bags larger than a clutch are allowed. If you bring your backpack, you will be asked to take it home. No alcohol, pepper spray, e-cigs, or any tobacco products are allowed either. Please make sure to check the full list of prohibited items on the Renaissance Coliseum's website. Have fun and be safe. For all my country music fans out there, Luke Bryan is coming to P-Town in about 2 weeks. He'll be performing at the Peoria Civic Center on February 19th, along with Little Big Town and Dustin Lynch. Luke Bryan has received countless awards and has sold millions of albums. He will also be hosting the Country Music Awards in April. In addition to hosting, Luke has also been nominated for Entertainer of the Year for the 4th year in a row. Interested in seeing him? It's not too late. Order your tickets online. Grab your cowboy boots. You will want to crash this party. Grease Live, a live TV musical, premiered this past Sunday on Fox. It was based on the beloved movie with Olivia Newton-John and John Travolta. However, this time it features 3 stages with numerous sets and performed live in front of an audience. According to social media, the general reception of the show was positive, and I personally would have to agree. The live TV musical had to overcome some technical glitches, rain, and the death of Vanessa Hudgens' father, aka the actress who played Rizzo, which was not easy to do, but the cast handled it with grace. One heartwarming touch was that Dee Dee Khan, who played Frenchie in the old movie, made an appearance playing a sweet waitress this time. In one scene, the new Frenchie, played by Carly Rae Jepsen, gets career advice from the old Frenchie, played by Dee Dee Khan. If you missed seeing the spectacular show on Sunday, don't worry, you can watch it online on Fox's website. I hope you become hopelessly devoted to the show. Thanks for watching. For BUTV News, I'm Katie Crowley.
Thanks, Katie. Are you looking forward to the Super Bowl this weekend?
I'm very excited, especially for the halftime show.
Yeah, Coldplay and Beyonce.
Yeah,
Can you believe that?
What a weird ragtag group of performers there. But all right, so when we come back, Maya Jones takes us around campus on the topic of love.
And we've got basketball highlights coming up in sports. Stay with us.
Tell him that I've begun to dream of things to come, and tell the trees not to look for me. I'm going to find some peace of mind. Wake the sun. Wake the sun, wake the sun, wake the sun.
It's a beautiful day out here. Sunny today with light breezes, giving way to clouds in the afternoon. We could see some light precipitation to moderate precipitation later on, followed by powerful storm-like conditions. 90 miles per hour winds are expected. Authorities are asking everyone, stay indoors. Come on, that's it. Let's go.
Welcome back to BUTV News. With Valentine's Day just around the corner, we sent Maya Jones around campus to ask Bradley students some love-filled questions. Let's see what they had to say.
Let's see how in love our Bradley students are this year for Valentine's Day. Who would be your celebrity relationship goals?
I love me some Brad Pitt.
Celebrity, I don't know what that means.
Beyonce and Jay-Z, they're so cute. What celebrity would you like to take on a date for Valentine's Day?
Can it be Brad Pitt again?
Cameron Diaz.
Morgan Freeman, so I could listen to his voice all night.
How much does the average American spend on Valentine's Day?
$10?
Probably gonna be around $150 to $200.
$75.
Probably spend about $150, $200.
Probably too much.
Who was Mickey Mouse's Valentine?
Minnie Mouse?
Minnie?
Minnie Mouse?
You got it. They've been together forever. What was the name of the winged child that shoots love arrows?
I'm not too sure. I don't know. Should I just guess?
Cupid?
Cupid?
Nike.
It's Cupid.
Cupid.
That's it for Campus Convos this week. For BUTV News, I'm Maya Jones. Happy Valentine's Day.
Welcome back. John McDermott takes us to an Automotive Enthusiasts Association event over the weekend.
Garages of the Ideal Rental buildings out on University Street, a group of Bradley students have gotten together to take apart a car and put a new motor in. The group is called the Bradley Automotive Enthusiasts Association, and it was put together in the fall semester of 2015. Spencer Steele and Matthew Groner are the leaders of the organization.
Here we have an engine teardown. So we have an engine from a 1989 Camaro. It's a 305 small block Chevy.
So we're tearing it down right now, and then over there we're working on a 1992 Nissan 240 SX. We're trying to get the front end off the car right now. Eventually the engine that we're tearing down right back here is going to go in the car. This is going to be an ongoing process. This car is not going to be finished probably for a long time, so it'll take a while.
The association hopes to expand and do more activities as they continue to look for more students on campus who share their passion.
I just hope that everyone who loves cars, has a passion for cars, anything really, motorcycles as well, anything that has a motor in it, we're hoping that they join the club, they keep their passion going and find a way to work on cars with us and go to car shows and whatnot. So,
if you are a car enthusiast or you like taking apart engines, please check the Facebook page of the Bradley Automotive Enthusiasts Association. For BUTV News, I'm John McDermott.
Coming up next, we have basketball highlights for both men and women.
And later, upcoming events on campus. We'll be right back.
They told me a bottle couldn't dream, that I would never become a superhero. But I learned how to fly, just to come back in a new disguise and be the hero that I've always wanted to be.
So good to see you guys. So, what's up?
Oh, we finally bought a place.
Holy cow!
You seriously have enough saved to do that?
We've been putting a little aside each month.
Jeez, at the end of the month, we have nothing left to save.
Yeah, I have no idea where it goes.
Well, you're spending a lot on...
Is it good?
Oh, God.
Oh, how is my account overdrawn?
When it comes to financial stability, don't get left behind. Get tools and tips for saving at feedthepig.org.
La 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 la, I love you so. I love you, I love you. La 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 la, la 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 la.
We're here.
Yay!
It's a short drive from your neighborhood to your naturehood. To find a neighborhood park or green space near you, visit discovertheforest.org.
So I heard tennis had a historic win this weekend.
Win. They had a big weekend, actually. Really great things happened.
Lots of different sports, though, too. We have like men's and men's and women's basketball team to talk about, too.
As well as hockey.
Plenty
as
of
well.
stuff.
Plenty of stuff happened over the weekend. Let's get into it.
Yeah.
The Bradley tennis team was on fire this past Saturday. The Braves topped Northern Illinois University 4-3 for their first ever win in 17 matches against the Huskies. Later afternoon, they went on to a doubleheader sweep, dominating Valpo 7-0, winning 5 consecutive matches. The Braves have a full weekend ahead with a doubleheader in Indianapolis. They will then return home to play a third doubleheader on Sunday at the clubs at River City against South Dakota at 9 a.m. and Northern Kentucky at 1 p.m. Come out and show your support. Now, despite having a rough week, the Bradley men's basketball team is still finding some high points to celebrate. The team took on the University of Northern Iowa Panthers last Wednesday night at the Carter Arena. Freshman Ronnie Suggs led the Braves with 15 points and 8 rebounds. Another freshman, Antoine Pittman, followed closely behind with 14 points. Despite a record high scoring half for the season, the Braves just couldn't answer the Northern Iowa Panthers, as they would go on to win the game with 8 out of 11 three-pointers scored by the Panther, Paul Jesperson. Final score was 68-50. Now, the Bradley men's basketball team would also visit Missouri State, only to fall short at JQH Arena just last night. The Bears topped the Braves 77-71, and they return home with a loss, but not empty-handed, as they celebrate their highest scoring game this season. The team will host Indiana State next Saturday at 7 p.m. to start off their 2-game homestand. After an all-around loss to Drake for both the Bradley men's and women's basketball team this weekend, the Braves fell short again as they weren't able to hold the Panthers. A fun crowd came out to support the Braves this weekend in their close game against the University of Northern Iowa. Despite early foul trouble, Bradley limits the Panthers to an overall low-scoring game of 55 points. The Braves hanging neck and neck, playing aggressively, but they never seem to have the last say. Bradley has a chance to leave the half with a cushion, but instead closes it out, trailing 20-19. Later on, the Braves tie it up 41-41, but the Panthers pull ahead with 9 unanswered points. Bradley tries to rally, but falls to UNI 55-47. The Braves will take on Evansville 7 p.m. Friday night at the Renaissance Coliseum. Bradley Club Hockey took on Robert Morris University Peoria this weekend. Now, after an exciting 4-3 win in overtime for Bradley on Friday, Robert Morris came out and took an early lead in Saturday's game. During a power play in the first period, senior Alex Wagner scores a goal to tie the game 1-1. Joey Amato follows that up with another, continuing the dead heat until the game goes into overtime. Robert Morris comes out on top, 3-2, splitting the weekend.
Well, so we have a young men's basketball team, but I think they'll eventually rally, maybe not this year, but maybe in the coming years.
Yes, absolutely, and a lot of people are very excited about what the coach is doing with this young team, and it really just takes patience, and I really believe that all of Peoria is going to get back excited with this team again in a couple years.
And they have a game this weekend, don't they?
Yes, they do. They have a game this Saturday.
Oh, great.
All right, awesome. So when we come back, we'll take a look at campus events that are going on next week.
And our weekly musical guest to end the show. We'll be right back.
it's Ava, and this is Tess from Vivo's Do It Yourselfie, where we recreate the hottest looks from today's biggest music videos.
After cleaning out our closet, we have a lot of clothes we don't wear anymore.
Like this old t-shirt.
It's not garbage, it's actually a brand new rug.
And to make it, all you need to do is cut, tie, and glue.
Cut the t-shirt into strips.
Tie the strips into knots.
And glue the knots to the bath mat. I love it. Give your garbage another life.
And recycle.
There's one thing you can never have sex without.
It's not something you buy.
Or something you take.
In fact, there's only one way to get it.
It has to be given to you, freely.
It's consent.
Because sex without it isn't sex.
It's rape. Consent.
If you don't get it, you don't get it. It's on us to stop sexual assault.
Learn how and take the pledge at itsonus.org.
Oh! Checking your fantasy league?
Nah, just my 401k statement.
Nice. Where'd you find the money for that?
I just been saving a little every month.
I can't seem to save anything.
Well, what about all this? What about the money you're spending?
What money? It's gone before I can get my hands on it.
I got a pizza for a Todd.
Hey, can somebody spot me?
When it comes to financial stability, don't get left behind.
It's 547.
Get tools and tips for saving at feedthepig.org.
The Markin Center will host the 5th annual Fit Fair this coming Friday from 11 a.m. to 3 o'clock p.m. on the performance courts. Each year, vendors from all over Peoria area come set up tables to give away free samples as well as free tips on staying healthy. The Get Fit, Stay Fit program is a free point system run through the Markin Center to encourage students to utilize all of the unique things the facility has to offer. The Fit Fair has been quite successful in the past, drawing in around 700 students and continues to grow. Matt Miller believes the fair is beneficial to arrange early in the semester, helping motivate students to get excited about achieving health goals in the new year. This year, with funding from SABRC, the Fit Fair will have an American Ninja Warrior themed obstacle course, free food, free giveaways, and over $2,000 worth of prizes. Now here's Peyton with some other upcoming events.
As part of the Black History Month celebration, the Office of Diversity and Inclusion will be sponsoring a voter registration drive. From 3 to 5 p.m. on Tuesday, go to room 203 on the second floor of the Garrett Center to register. All you need is a bill or letter with your current address and your driver's license or state ID. Sigma Lambda Gamma Colony invites you to come to their Neophyte presentation on Saturday. This will be the first ever Neophyte presentation for Sigma Lambda Gamma on Bradley's campus. The event will present the newly initiated members with a performance and showcase their work to become sisters. It will take place at 7 p.m. in the Hayden Clark Alumni Center. Lynx is hosting their leadership conference this Saturday from 9:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. Sign up for Mission Impossible to broaden your knowledge on leadership and development topics. Breakfast and lunch are included at this free event. The link to the sign up is on Hilltop Happenings and their Facebook page, Bradley Lynx. Well, that's it for BUTV News this week. I'm Peyton McDermott.
I'm Amanda Filio.
I'm Katie Crowley.
And I'm Jackie Myers. We leave you tonight with a performance from James Garebe. Have a great night.
Ground shakes, feeling your heartbeat, my soul dropping beneath me. Won't you ever let this go? It was just one night, my dear. You know this story too well. Won't we let it go? nothing ever stays. When the sun rises again, running through your atmosphere, I need to find you, I need to hold you, I need to be there all the time. Spend my days here waiting for you, my love. Oh. Cause nothing ever stays. Nothing ever stays. She's an earthquake. She's an earthquake. Cause nothing ever stays.